What about the recent steps taken by Chairman Nunes, by other Democratic leaders, by Trey Gowdy, to go after Hillary Clinton on the very day that we felt that they were getting closer, that Mueller is getting closer to indictments?
Well, it helps the Russians because the Russians like to see further discord in our country. And if we're not doing all we can to make sure that we're not going to prevent a future attack, and we're going back in time and reopening, cases around emails or, uranium deals, that disunity allows them to attack us again. I think the best thing we can do is actually have an independent commission. I've written legislation with Elijah Cummings to do that. We did after September 11th. Continue to doggedly pursue this on the House Intelligence Committee, but know that I think having a bipartisan appointed panel of experts is probably our best way to fix the mess that we're in.
Have you Democrats, you and Adam Schiff and the others, thought about folding your tent?
No. No. We have a responsibility to do all we can to bring relevant witnesses in, identify how we were vulnerable, look at what the government response was, look at whether any officials on the Trump team worked with the Russians, and when you read the Papadopoulos, stipulation of facts, it's clear that they were, and then put reforms forward so this never happens again. There's going to be barriers that we're going to have to clear, and we're going to continue to do that, but we know, who's counting on us, and those are people who want to freedom to choose when they go to the polls.
What is your reaction to the Republican leadership in the committee wanting to investigate the uranium connection?
Well, it doesn't have to be this way, and Paul Ryan is green-lighting all of this. He's allowed Devin Nunes to recuse himself but still issue what I think are non-relevant subpoenas. He's allowed these new investigations to open. I think for Democrats, as part of our case, as to why we want to be in the majority in 2018, that we will govern responsibly and focus on what Americans care about when it comes to the freedom to choose in our democracy.
Do you think that the uranium issue should be investigated?
If there are issues that haven't been explored by the Intelligence Committee, sure, but not at the expense of, I think, this investigation. And I think what's happening here is the disruptive way to put this ahead of our investigation because of, at best, an incuriosity about what the Russians did, and at worst, a way to work and advance the White House's narrative.
Congressman Eric Swalwell, thank you very much.
My pleasure.